In the heart of Anambra, nestled between rustling palms and the whispering river Idemili, there lay a village called Umwagu, a proud community steeped in ancient tradition and guarded for generations by the wisdom of a powerful native doctor named Dibia Okonkwo. Okonkwo was not just any Dibia. He was the last in a bloodline of oracles chosen by the spirits of the land. His hut stood at the edge of the sacred forest, and people came from far and wide to seek his blessings, cures, and visions. His fame was matched only by his mystery. But behind the herbs and incantations lay a man torn between the old ways and a world that was fast forgetting them. One rainy Harmattan evening, an ominous darkness fell upon Umwagu. Crops withered overnight. Pregnant women wailed as stillbirths became rampant. The river that once danced with fish turned black and silent. The elders consulted Okonkwo, and he retreated into the forest with his staff of bones and feathers, seeking answers from the ancient gods. After 7 days and nights, he returned. His eyes bloodshot and hollow, his voice barely a whisper. "The gods are angry," he said. "A great abomination festers in our land. To cleanse it, a blood sacrifice must be made. And not just any blood. The heart of a true heir must be offered to the sacred flame." The village fell into stunned silence. Okonkwo had one child, Chibik, a bright boy of 15 summers. The villagers pleaded for another way, but the oracle was resolute. He believed this was his destiny, that the land chose him and through him his son. That night, under a blood moon, the villagers gathered around the Yuta shrine, where fire licked the sky and drums pounded like thunder. Okonkwo wept as he held Chibik in his arms. "Forgive me, my son," he whispered, before the final chant rang through the trees. The boy's scream echoed into silence. The fire roared higher. Rain poured in torrents. Then calm. The next day, green shoots sprouted from cracked soil. The river gurgled once more. A child was born alive and crying. Umwagu rejoiced, but the peace was short-lived. 3 nights later, Okonkwo began to dream. Nightmares of Chibik wandering the spirit world, lost and vengeful. He would wake up screaming, hands covered in ash that wasn't there before. Soon, children in the village began to speak in voices not their own. Livestock vanished without a trace. The river ran red. Thunderstorms lashed even in clear skies. One by one, the elders died, each with their eyes gouged out and tongues turned to stone. The villagers, desperate and terrified, turned on Okonkwo. "You lied to us," they shouted. "You cursed this land." He denied nothing. He had followed the gods' will, but he had also broken the oldest law: no Dibia shall take the life of his own blood. Driven from his shrine, Okonkwo fled into the sacred forest. Some say he was devoured by the spirits he once served. Others say he walks the woods still, talking to his dead son, trying to undo what cannot be undone. Umwagu fell to ruin. The forest swallowed the roads. The river dried for good. No birds sang there again. And so, the story of Dibia Okonkwo became a warning whispered to children in the night. Even the purest sacrifice cannot wash a sin born of pride.